Okay, Al, here we go. We're getting a little up close and personal with Al here. He's the owner of this Picker's Delight. How long you been in business, Al?
Well, went in business June 15th, 1998 in Smithville. Smithville, Tennessee. Basically, I upsized one time from where I started. Then I upsized again. And then after a few years, people were a little crazy under rents and so forth, and I wanted to stabilize because at that point in time our economy started to roll back. A lot of mom and pop businesses were going down the tubes. So I had to stabilize my costs, so I bought this building and brought it out here to where I live. And the only thing I really gave up, because I had a loyal following and still do, I did give up the street traffic, but that's a sacrifice you have to make.
So if somebody bought this building, they would have a built-in clientele here in Smithville, Tennessee?
Yeah.
And a lot of people know about you.
Yeah, there's many people know about Picker's Delight.
And on the average, how much would you make over that, like the last 15 years on the average? At $10,000, $20,000 a year?
No. My highest year was $60,000 in gross sales in a town of 4,500. In a county that only has 17,500. And basically, when you open up a new business, you have to, in this business anyway, I had to take, my customers came from either I created new customers or I stole them from other people that had businesses and they bought their equipment and their gear there. So it always takes a while to gather a following, but it works.
Let me shut this phone up here real quick. Okay. So you're saying if somebody bought this in Smithville, they could probably make a $10, $15, $20,000, maybe 30, 40, 50.
It depends on how much they're willing to advertise or where they want to go or how they want to market this stuff.
Right, and if they took this trailer to Kentucky or to Alabama or to New York or up in the upstate New York or anywhere.
It depends on demographics. The more people, the more business you're going to get. But this is a complete business in this building.
It's a complete business. I mean, everything is ready to go.
This is for sale for 30 grand, but everything goes. Every piece of equipment, every part, the recording studio, everything is for sale. The only thing I'm taking out of here is my personal guitar and my personal amp.
And you could bring in people.
You don't need to buy anything. You just open the door the next day and wait for the customers to come in.
Yep, and you could start recording music in here, albums. You could even make movies in here, and you could record people singing karaoke on video. Whatever you want to do. You could give lessons in here. You could have a dang corporation, licensed corporation, LLC, if you wanted to take it that far. There's even a keyboard there. You could bring a band in here and record the next #1 hit album in America right here.
We've done many albums, which are the ones that some of them we had printed I have them in hanging on the wall down there because we're proud of that. But I think I have never really kept track of it, but I think we've recorded probably 250, 300 songs. At least, minimum, over the course of the years.
And musically, you've been involved in the music business for how many years?
Since I was, my first band I played in I was 12, my first rock band.
And you went...
and I played basically for 40 years. I've been playing out in bars, on the road, with some of these country stars from back in the 60s and 70s and 80s.
What's some of those big names that somebody might know?
Well, all the guys from Hee Haw, like the Hager twins, who are gone now, bless their heart, and George Jones and Tammy Wynette. After they were divorced, believe it or not, they had to fulfill contracts, and I was the warm-up band for them, my band, and they had an entourage. Played with Conway Twitty, Loretta Lynn, Willie Nelson, Dave Dudley about 6 times, Johnny Paycheck. Everybody who was somebody back basically in the 70s, I played with as a warm-up feature. Down in the house I have a picture of me and Cal Smith doing the Ballad of 40 Bucks as a duo. And before he did Country Bumpkin, then I played with him again 4 years later and he had a bus and the whole 9 yards. But a lot of guys starting out need a house band, and this is where I fit in my area where I lived. I provided that house band that took it seriously and actually learned their songs for their concert.
So, and now you're at a point where you need to unload it and get rid of it?
The reason I'm dying of cancer, I have 2 daughters, and I certainly don't want them to have to go and try to liquidate a business. Having a house and normal household stuff is one thing, but when you have to eliminate a whole entire business, it's much harder and it's much more complicated. So if I can sell my business, it just uncomplicates my life tremendously.
And here it is, folks. We appreciate you checking it out. And if you'd like to own this business, take it to your home, take it to your neighborhood, your city, your county. It's right here. Come and pick it up.
Yeah, and you can reach me, call me anytime. My area code here is 615. Pickers Delight number is 597-1639.
Say that again, please.
Yeah, area code 615-597-1639.
And you have an email, if we can put
afrozelle@gmail.com.
So one more time on the email.
afrozelle, that's ROZELLE, @gmail.com. They can email me there, and I live here, so they can come anytime. We are GPS friendly, and they do finally recognize where I live here.
Nice.
It took quite a while, because this is a complicated road. This is in 2 different counties, and for quite a long time there was no GPS recognition.
Right. And this is the guard dog right here.
Yeah,
it even comes with a guard dog. Check that out. Woohoo!
Yeah,
beautiful.
The mountain lion kitty.
Mountain lion, yeah. All right, well, thank you, Al, and we hope we can find your music store a new home, and somebody's going to have years of Pickers Delight.
Yeah, I've had a wonderful go. Everybody that's worked here's had a great go of it. I've had some wonderful customers. Precious times, a lot of picking in all the stores that we've had, and when we upgraded and so forth, we'd have impromptu concerts. We'd have guys, one day, guys from the original Buck Owens band stopped in, and they were jamming and stuff like that. And so we never knew what was going to happen in Smithville because of our proximity to Nashville. Aaron Tippin lives around here. John Anderson lives around here, so you never know who you run into. But this is a wonderful area to live in. It's a very nice area.
Yep, and we're just outside of Smithville, or in Smithville.
We're about 9 miles south of Smithville. Right?
Yeah, it's about an hour east of Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah. Okay, we're running low on a battery, but thank you for your time and showing us around here.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Take care.